Do you know what happened to Adriana?
Okay. What's good, y'all? It's your boy. 1 second, man. Before we really get into this, I just need to make sure that this is sounding right, man. I don't wanna record the whole video and then have it sound like some wild dog shit, you know? So let me just check. Okay, let me also make
Tonight?
sure that this is
No, I
not too
don't.
loud.
She talked to us. She said that you and Heather did this to her. So that's why we're talking to you two.
This is the moment Tina realized her murder victim was still alive. And to make things worse, her victim had just told the cops everything they needed to know to put her behind bars for the rest of her life.
We know what.
Like that sounds fine, bro. It does not sound too loud. Sorry, y'all. I always gotta just make sure it sounds decent, man. Once I get one like where I finally like see the final product and it sounds good, then I probably shouldn't have to do that. But until now, I mean, I'll have to check that it started recording just to like verify. But
Do you know
I
what
shouldn't have
happened
to
to
like do an
Adriana
audio
tonight?
check or whatever like
No, I
that.
don't.
She talked to us. She said that you and Heather did this to her. So that's why we're talking to you two.
This is the moment Tina realized her murder victim was still alive. And to make things worse, her victim had just told the cops
Shit, bro.
everything they...
She talked to us. She happened to Adriana tonight.
No, I don't.
She talked to us. She said that you and Heather did this to her. So that's why we're talking to you two.
This is the moment Tina realized her murder victim was still alive. And to make things worse, her victim had just told the cops everything they needed to know to put her behind bars for the rest of her life.
Bro.
We know what happened out there. It's just going to be a matter of getting fingerprints and evidence back. I'm going to do it. I promise to God.
Tina is currently being interrogated over the horrific attack of her friend and...
Sorry to already pause, but bro, if somebody who's damn near dead and comes back to life, and I don't know like what her state is currently, but if she could potentially die again, bro, and she has a chance to say something, bro, she's not gonna lie about who killed her. She's gonna snitch, and it's gonna be a truthful snitch. All right, so don't even like you're done. You're done. You know you did it. You're done.
Florida.
Right?
Like most teenage fights, it apparently started because of a dispute over a guy. But this isn't the story that she and two other suspects would tell.
What the fuck? Yo, this bitch is chopped. What the hell? Oh my gosh, that is disgusting, bro. Bro, she looked like a Plants vs. Zombies character. Bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Get her, alright, get her off my
Investigators
screen,
in this
bro.
extremely sick
What
case.
the hell?
Tina, you know, can I call you Tina? Okay. Obviously know something's up. So tell me what happened tonight.
This is that bit. Are you
Nothing
serious?
happened that I know of. Heather just said that something about Adriana got beat up real bad.
Okay. You don't know anything about that.
No.
See your arms and hands if I could. Okay, and what's this right here? That little scratch there.
This?
Yeah.
I have a puppy.
Okay, and your puppy caused that?
Look, I'm gonna here.
Got your chin? Okay.
19-year-old Adriana had gone over to her neighbor's house to patch things up after an argument, but she had
She
no
already
idea
coming
that
up with
fate
lies, bro.
was waiting for her. That neighbor was Tina
She-
Brown, and Adriana was walking straight into a trap.
Get her off
What
my
started off
fucking
as a
screen.
fight quickly turned into something much worse. But according to Tina, she's got an alibi.
So where were you tonight?
Not do that
At
outside.
Heather's.
At Heather's
Outside.
house?
Heather said she was gonna cook, so I went down there. She was cooking fish and French fries, and then we just started watching
I don't know
movies.
if y'all can
You were
hear
there
that.
all night until the cops came up there?
This one is red.
Mhm.
What time did you go over there?
Probably just started getting dark.
Okay, so about sunset. Was anybody over at Heather's house when you went over there?
Just Heather and her husband.
Heather? Okay.
Did anybody else come over there?
Her and her little friend girls were at the house. She said she hurt her hand, so usually we get there and everything is all right. So I don't end up going with her, but she said she was going to the emergency room.
Never heard anyone
What
say
time was that
friend
when they
girl.
came by? You know?
Mm-mm.
Was it long after you got there?
No.
Okay. So early in the evening?
I don't know what time it was.
Oh, okay. So about 30 to 45 minutes after sunset.
You don't have,
Tina's
like, a
daughter,
clue?
Brittany, was also
Like, bro, what you mean? Like, bro, how can you go somewhere and you don't even have, like, a singular... You don't even have a clue, bro. Like, I completely understand not knowing exactly when something happened, bro. But, like, you don't even have an idea? Like, she said, I think it was getting dark, too. She didn't even say, like, she knows it was literally at sunset. Like, nah. Like, she said some bullshit. Like, what's good?
at Heather's house at the time, but the problem here was that they, along with Tina, were the three main suspects in the case. The detective already knows there's bad blood between Tina and Adriana and spent some time discussing their friendship.
What has been going on between you and Adriana this week?
Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, me and Adriana were together today.
Okay. Where were y'all
at
together?
my house.
Okay.
Yeah,
What was
when
going
you
on
killed
there?
her, huh?
We were just sitting there watching movies, trying to get my computer, pull it up where I can get
Is that what- is
iTunes
that
and
what
watch
it is?
movies.
Have y'all had any problems?
Oh yeah, we've had problems. The first 3 trailers, we've had problems for a long time.
What's the problems?
What did she just say? Am I understanding this correctly? That she just said that they have lived in 3 trailers now, 4 potentially. If we're including the current one, I don't know if the 3 was including or not including the current one. So potentially they have lived in 3 or 4 different trailers, or 3 trailers in one house or apartment, whatever they're in right now. Did I hear that? Did I understand that correctly? 3 different trailers, and you've had problems in all of them, and yet you've gone back every single time. Why?
But lately, the new problem is she thinks that I'm the one who had her boyfriend locked up in jail.
Okay, so she's mad at you thinking her boyfriend's locked up because of you.
Yeah, but we talked about it earlier today.
This would be one of several accusations that surrounded the 4 women. Tina's daughter Brittany also claimed Adriana slept with her boyfriend. But even so, Tina says there were no issues over the last few days.
Adriana,
Me and her
bro.
actually just started back talking today.
Okay.
Because I asked her this morning.
I'm guessing by the fact that she is in critical condition, that was a bad idea to start talking again.
What was I doing this morning? I was trying to make some phone calls, and I wanted to heat up some chicken. So I asked her would she put the church's chicken in her microwave, and she heated it up for me and brought it to my house.
Okay. Do you know what happened to Adriana tonight?
No, I don't. Heather just said she got...
Bitch, that shit gonna be freezing cold by the time I get to your house. What? Even if you're her next door neighbor. What the fuck? What? It's a microwave. That shit stays hot for like 5 seconds, bro. What? All right, bro.
got beat up, but that's all I
A
know.
little bit more than that.
What do I know?
The detective is talking about the horrifying injuries covering Adriana's body, and despite her story, Tina knows exactly what happened. Tina, Brittany, and Heather waited for Adriana to arrive at Tina's house
Gosh,
in
bro.
Inslee before ambushing
her
her with a
off my
taser
screen.
and beating her down with a crowbar. The 3 then threw her in the trunk of a car and drove her to a secluded patch of woodland, where they set her on fire and then walked away. Clearly, they expected her to be dead, but Adriana not only survived...
She survived that? Bro. Damn, I hope she, like, makes a decent recovery, because at some point it's like, would you have rather just died? Like, damn, like, you got burnt alive. What the fuck? Like, bro, for me, personally, if my whole body was all fucking shredded up like that, bro, it would probably be so painful to move and everything, and you would look just absurd, bro. Like, no, like, anyone who has burns or anything, bro, no hate to you or anything, bro. Obviously, you can't help that and stuff, and you should be proud of it. It's not something you can help, bro. But it does look like it's eye-catching, you know what I'm saying? We know, someone sees it, and they're like, there's a story behind that, like, what happened to you, you know? So, and you honestly, you're also gonna get so much attention, bro. Whether the people come up to you and say something, which most, like, are not most, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. But some people, like, are probably gonna come up to you and say some shit like, yo, what the fuck happened to you? And you're just constantly gonna be reminded of
this horrific attack, but managed to crawl to a nearby house and find help. She did this with burns covering over 60% of her body. None of the suspects, including Tina, know that she survived, until the detective drops this bombshell.
Is this bitch the Terminator or something? What? Did they not, like, did they just, like, light her clothes on fire or something? Did they not, like, gasoline her? Like, did they even try? What? Ha! I'm not advocating for anything, bro, but, like, if you gonna do this, you put in the effort to bring her out to a secluded location and light her on fire. You're telling, did you not bring any gasoline? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. How, this is not Anakin Skywalker. How was she able to walk out, or crawl away from this, bro, and get help for herself? Wouldn't she still be on fire? All right, bro.
We're not sure if she's gonna make it or not.
No, I don't.
Does she talk to us, or she talked to the people that came over to help her? She told them something. You know what she told them?
I could just imagine what's that.
She said that you and Heather did this to her. So that's why we're talking to you two.
Look at her
She
reaction,
said
bro.
she's been saying a lot of stuff lately.
Okay.
She
All right, bro.
said I called, because this is all stuff that we talked about today at my house.
Okay.
About my tire was stabbed.
Okay.
And I asked her if she do it. She said no. I mean, I couldn't prove she did it, so I didn't argue about it, fuss about it, or nothing.
But you thought she did it.
Just because of what people said, but.
Did you hear about her window getting busted out?
Whose window?
Adriana's window getting busted out a few days ago. You didn't hear about it?
No, sir, I didn't.
And you said tonight you were over at Heather and Darren's, right?
Yes, sir.
And you didn't go anywhere?
No.
Did anybody come over there while you were there?
He had somebody come over, but I didn't go out.
Who were they that came over?
He was dark skinned and he had braids.
Okay.
And then there's another guy, but I didn't know who that guy
Blocker
was.
sound familiar?
Yeah.
And did anybody else come over?
Yeah. White guy in a red truck.
You know who that was?
You know, he went out there and went outside and talked to him.
And what was Darren doing while y'all over there cooking? Anything?
Laid on the couch watching movies.
Is that pretty much what y'all were doing all the way until the cops came? Okay, so you, Darren...
Bro, they're not pressing her, like, come on, bro, like y'all know she did this shit, man. Like, the person told you. The person came, like, the person literally, bro, this isn't even, like, it's not even like she got shot and, like, went into a coma or something, or, like, was, like, in critical condition, and then they, like, slightly saved her, and she said some shit, like, last words or whatever. Or she literally just, like, they were able to save her and then she said some shit. Like, it's not even like that. She literally, they burnt her alive. And she crawled all the way to a nearby house and was able to get help for herself. And was able to be saved and not die. Like, bro. Like, she is going to snitch on you. And she is not going... What? Like, she clearly saw who it was. We clearly see the injury. She didn't just do it to herself. She's not just lying, like, to get... Bro, like, come on, bro. Voice crack's crazy, too. Come on.
And Tina were sitting in the living room. Heather were sitting there in the living room watching movies. And when the cops knocked on the door, what'd y'all do?
We were sitting there.
Okay. Why didn't you answer the door?
It ain't my door.
Okay. So y'all sat there, and when the cops came, they didn't answer the door.
I mean, that does make sense. I mean, if I'm at my friend's house and he's nowhere to be found and I see the cops knocking, maybe I'd answer. It depends, I guess. Maybe if I don't know, like, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably answer. I don't have anything, like, I'm, like, afraid that they're going to get me for it or anything, so. But, I don't know. It's just, like, what could they possibly be at your crib for, you know? So, it's, like, either my friend did some shit, or they're going to think I'm the friend, or, it could even be a misunderstanding that just gets me killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I got to be, like, careful with that. But.
And how long were y'all in there before you did answer the door?
We thought that, I guess the tape was going out, because Adriana has a little boy that's kind of hyper. He said that little boy probably got that taser and tased that little girl.
All right, but you were home all night. You didn't see any kind of disturbance going on over there before the cops came over there or anything?
No, we would have heard something.
Right now, Tina is starting to show signs of guilt. She's slumped over with her head hung down and avoiding eye contact, indicating she's very ashamed and regretful.
That the whole time, though.
Or at the very least, sorry she's been caught. Whatever the...
Not really looking down like this and like kind of slouched back. She's been kind of like more forward the whole time. But she's been like looking around like it's just like a globe or something. Like I don't know. Like she's like there's a planetarium that she's in. Like there's sights to see. It's a blank fucking white room. It's an interrogation room, bitch. Like I know you're not looking at anything. Like she want to look everywhere except the detective's eyeballs because she knows she lying.
Case may be, she definitely seems uncomfortable. But as the detective points out, it's definitely not for the right reasons.
You didn't go get anything or go anywhere at all?
I don't think so.
I hate when they be saying that, bro. Like, whenever, like, the fucking person who's getting interrogated or whatever says, like, I don't know. Like, what do you mean you don't know? It was, like, a day ago. How do you not, like, you were at someone else's house. How do you not remember if you left to go somewhere else to do something and come back? How do you not remember that? What? Bro, like, I actually hate when the person getting interrogated does that, bro. That's just so annoying, bro.
You seem kind of lackadaisical about this. I'm telling you that this woman is probably going to die and has named you as the person that's harmed her. It kind of, doesn't sit easy with me that you're just so nonchalant about this.
She's pretty chill, bro.
I just talked to her today, and I told her I never called DCFS on the kids.
Okay. Well, she's probably going to die, is the word we're getting. And we're concerned over that. And the last person she said that did this to her is you and Heather. Okay? We're going to go out there. We know what happened out there. It's going in like
one ear out the other.
It's just going to be a matter of getting fingerprints and evidence back, okay?
Once again, Tina shows her guilt, this time by touching her lips. This is often a telltale sign someone is lying and is trying to hide that fact by covering their mouth.
The reason we're...
I'm not saying use it, but I'll be using it. Because I do touch my lip a lot. I don't know, like, if in particular it's when I'm lying. I know I do it when I'm not lying as well, but I don't know if I also do it when I'm lying. But I gotta keep that in my head. I'll definitely be using that, but I'm not saying you should use that. Okay? Be responsible, guys. Don't lie. Lying's bad.
We're here.
Basically, what she told the fireman was that you two came and grabbed her. Mm-hmm.
Well, say what now?
What she told the fireman was that you two came over and grabbed her, pulled her out of that house, beat her, and harmed her.
And nobody out there, the kids or nobody, saw none of this.
Nobody saw it. We talked to everybody in that neighborhood.
Kids are always outside.
We've talked to everybody in the neighborhood. You saw them all out there.
Nothing?
Nope. And she's saying that y'all did it. And we're sitting here talking to you, and then I'd certainly appreciate, and I know Tom appreciates that you're talking to us. But we got to get to the bottom of this, and we got to know what happened, the truth. And there are two choices here. Either you're going to tell us.
Bro, one thing that's actually so helpful about this is that some people do not know they're right, bro. Bro, if you're innocent, bro, don't incriminate yourself, bro, because there has been cases of innocent people admitting to a crime that they didn't commit. They were innocent because they've been forced into it, or the detectives, they back them into a corner and they've kind of fed them like these information and stuff, and then they're like, how do you know that information? Only like that's not public. And then it's like, well, you just told me. It's like, did we though? It's like, yes, bro, you have it on recording. But like, you can back, like they can back, like they're that's literally what they're there for. Like if you're in that interrogation room, there's like a 95% chance that they think you did the crime. Okay, regardless of what they say to you at the beginning of it, a lot of that is just to try and make you comfortable so that you talk to them. Okay, they most likely think that you did the crime if you are in that room, in the interrogation room, with them. So, bro, like, this is
Or Heather's
crazy.
gonna tell us. So,
Also just real.
who's gonna be?
I didn't do anything to her.
Okay.
I was the
And you were home all night.
was at Heather's house.
You were at Heather's all night. Never left there. Because, see, the story between Heather and Darren is already shaky. And your story is a third version of what they've told us so far. This is a serious allegation. I mean, this is life-changing. And somebody's life may end over this. We're getting told that she's in pretty critical condition at this point and not likely to make it.
When Adriana was found, she reportedly told her rescuers that
See, I was right, bro. I said that earlier. I was like, someone who's in critical condition and they come back to life and then they have a chance to go back under. I mentioned I don't know exactly what her state is, but it turns out I was right. That is the state she is in. She came back and then went back under. Unless they're lying to kind of make her feel more confident or something. I'm not really sure, but we're not really sure if she dies.
that Tina had never expected her to make it out of the woods, let alone make it to safety. But despite her brave fight,
Bro, you literally saw in her reaction, she was shocked, bro. She literally went back like this and was like you saw her look up. She literally had a cloud right there in her head, reimagining her lighting that girl on fire and like thinking to herself, how could she have possibly gotten to a hospital? Like, she's literally imagining different scenarios in her head at that moment, like grabbing her neck like this. Just imagine, like, how did she possibly get to help and get to, like, able to stay alive? Oh, bro, she died 16 days after. Bro, rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace to Adriana Zimmerman, bro. Seriously. That is actually depressing stuff right there, bro. Wow. Yeah, she died, bro. She got beat up and everything and then burnt to death, bro. That is a actual brutal way to go out, bro. And the fact that she most likely was low-key, high-key suffering for the last 16 days of her life because she was, burnt to death or burnt alive. Like, damn, bro. That's horrible, bro. Horrible. But the fact that she, like, was able to come back to life at some point and say, like, yo, they did this, she also was like, oh, shit, like, I'm fucked on top of
Adriana died from her ordeal 16 days after her rescue.
I mean, she was just at my house today. Why she didn't tell me? I've been blamed for a lot. Well, it's a cycle over there. It goes trailer 1, trailer 2, trailer 3.
Well, she didn't do it to
four.
herself. Somebody did
So
it
it
to
has
her.
been 4 trailers.
Adriana been riding
That's
that bike
insanity.
all day today.
Okay.
That's
But
insanity,
somebody
bro.
did it to her.
I didn't.
Okay.
I swear I didn't.
But she's saying you did it.
I didn't. Adriana been saying I didn't. I did
It may
a
be
lot
the
of
last
stuff.
thing she tells somebody. You know?
Literally,
Tina, Heather, and Brittany were
bro.
all
Like, bro. You're an actual coward. Like, you're a coward if you go out with your last thing you said in your life being a lie, bro. Like, unless maybe it wasn't intentional, like you just said, like, maybe a little white lie, or you said, like, a for real lie to somebody, and then you, like, leave that conversation and you go walk outside and, like, a piano falls on your head or something, like, then, like, there was no, like, you didn't get a chance to say your final words. But if she literally almost died, comes back to life, and she has one chance to say something and she rats on you, she's not lying about that, bro. It's literally just, it's over. It's over for you.
found guilty of murder, with Tina believed to be the ringleader. Had Adriana not made it that day,
Don't show that
these
girl.
3 killers could have escaped justice.
Oh,
But
bro.
now Tina sits on
actually,
death
like, makes my whole
row,
body
waiting for her
tingle, bro.
day of execution.
Oh.
Detectives often
looks
know
like a
exactly who the
monster.
killers are right from the start, they
Oh.
just need to prove it. But sometimes
Oh,
things are
gosh.
different, like in this case, where the detectives realize they got things completely backwards, and their main suspect ends up revealing the shocking truth in the hunt for a missing girl.
Do you suspect
what?
Sam in any of this?
The guy that was interested in her, and some other guys that were interested in her, but they found out she had a boyfriend. They're just they're friends now. I really couldn't see him doing it.
One afternoon in April 2016, 17-year-old Ashley left her home in Illinois with her boyfriend for an interview and a basketball game, saying she'd be back before 10:30. Ashley didn't return that night.
Wait,
Her
who is
terrified
this?
parents called the police, who found her boyfriend's vehicle abandoned with
I watching
two
the same
outfits,
video? What
one for the
happened?
interview and one for the game. Adding up all the evidence, her boyfriend Jeremy was now the prime suspect and was taken in for questioning.
Has she been through any kind of trouble or trying times recently or anything like that?
Not recently. A while back, we had an abortion, though. And
How long was that?
probably December.
Okay.
No.
It's
it
probably
was
part of
a
the
little
reason
bit
he
before
killed her,
December.
bro.
How did she take
I
that?
bet you he still resents that.
She was
shit, bro.
alright. I mean, it wasn't like horrible, like a bout of depression or anything, you know. She's fine. And she's a lot better now.
How often do you see her?
Once a day, usually. And then on Tuesday nights, we don't see each other because I got a designated party night with my buddies. So other than that, it's usually once a day.
Once a day. So, I mean, you guys are pretty serious. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Been going out for how long now?
Almost 2 years.
Bro.
It'll be 2 years.
That's so weird. Like, bro, you have a designated like night with your homies. Like, you go hang out with people, and you're like, you have the ability to kill like your girl. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's just wow. Someone get these dudes, bro. Someone get his friends, bro. They are terrible judges of character, and there's probably something wrong with them as well, bro.
Years in July.
Because let me find out one of my friends is a serial killer, bro. Hell the fuck nah, dude. Or not a serial killer. He's not. He killed one person as far as we know. But let me find out they're a murderer, bro.
Or
Or both. I mean, obviously.
What if somebody
serial
came up and
killer.
said
That would
that,
be
you know,
even
that she
scarier,
had
but like a murderer, bro. Like, come
some
on, bro.
marijuana in her room?
I'd be real surprised.
Okay.
I'd be
And
real,
and
because she tells me everything.
What about possibly owing somebody in
Huh.
Cahokia some money for drugs? What about that?
I'd be really surprised.
Do you know the name Mike? That name sound familiar?
What is happening
No.
right now? Wait, hold on. Are we getting into cartel shit or
A
something?
name comes up during the questioning that Jeremy has never heard before, and his reaction to hearing the new name is noticeable.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was about to say this, bro. I wanted to hear what he was gonna say first, though, before I said this. That was one of the most fake reactions. I've literally done that multiple times. It's not ideal, bro. But I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. But he did not do it very well. I feel like mine's a little bit more optimized, but he needs to like update his graphics card or his like sim card or something, man. I don't know. That was terrible. That was really terrible. Like the strategy is like, do I know a Mike? It's like you pretend like you're really thinking hard about it, and then you're just gonna say no, like knowing damn well you know him. So
This would
that's
be
a
one
shame.
of many men in Ashley's life that he
I don't think I've ever had to do with like knowing a person or anything. It's just like, I found this in your room. It's like, have I ever seen that before? No, wait, what, ma, what is that? What is that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's more like that for my personal, like, experience. But that strat, it's not ideal, but I feel like mine's a tad bit more optimized than
doesn't know
his is.
about.
His is
But
kinda
there's
terrible.
one that remains familiar to Jeremy. 27-year-old Sam.
Do you
Yo, is
suspect
every
anything between
like murderer
Sam
like
and
ugly
Ashley?
as fuck, bro?
I couldn't see it. I mean, I trust them both too much. I mean, I trust her so much more than him, you know, because it's my girlfriend. I don't think he would ever
Like,
do
literally
anything
killed her, bro.
to harm her. You know, it's just, it doesn't seem like it's his
He
nature.
killed her.
Or what
bro.
about if,
Fuck up.
you know, possibly not even harming, but what about if they were to, you know, if they were an item or something like that? Would you suspect that at all?
Is this the 50s, bro? What? Why did he just say it like that, bro? Are they an item? What if they were an item? Come on, bro. No one has ever said that since the fucking 1815s, bro. Come
Oh,
on.
no.
The fight that you had Tuesday night, you were telling me that you guys had a little argument. What was that about?
It was because apparently I yelled at her or something and she didn't like it. And then she gave me all my
What you mean apparently? Did you yell at her or did you not?
stuff back, well, what she had, and said, I want to break up with you. And I said, no, we talked it over and stuff, and that it was just
We
all
don't,
just
bro. That's why we're asking.
just stress, because that's when she thought that she might be pregnant, and
Tuesday night again.
yeah, and she turns out she wasn't, and that was the stress of that, doing that, and
Do you know any friends that she might be with that that good friends that she would hang out with, that she would go to their house or anything like that?
I can't see the ones that she would, their parents letting it happen and not letting her parents know. There's no way that if she went to Brittany's house, there's no way Brittany's parents would, not tell Ashley's parents, or Christy's house. There's no way Christy's parents would not tell Ashley's parents.
Who does she normally hang out with, like there at school?
Christy and some other girls. I don't know their names because I've never really met them outside of school. But she's.
Bro, I'm still confused. Is this still related to the same case that we were just watching earlier on in the video, bro? Or is this a whole new case, bro? I'm still confused, bro.
Played basketball with, I think, a couple of them that I haven't met, and I don't know their names, but
This guy's a tad bit
other
better
than
aligned
that,
than the
just
last photo.
Christy's like the main one.
When Jeremy said Ashley went out of town to play basketball, the detectives wondered what it was that made her travel so far when there were basketball courts nearer her home. It turns out that the reason was Sam, and Jeremy was completely clueless about anything going on between them. Suddenly, police have a brand new suspect.
How long have you known Sam?
I was probably sophomore in high school, I want to say.
When you met him, he was a teacher?
I'm pretty sure he was a teacher over in St. Louis. I think he was doing something with kids. And then he was also doing wrestling stuff. He plays a lot of sports. So.
No, does he?
Yeah.
What's he like?
What do you mean by he was doing something with kids? You mean like he was teaching, or like he was doing something inappropriate with kids? There's a big discrepancy, man. You gotta clarify more when you say something like that. What? That made it sound like he's diddling kids, bro. I'm worried for the kids now. Like, I'm very worried for them.
Like,
What the fuck?
He's just your all-around average, guy. I mean, loves the party, and loves
Based
to
off
teach.
that, I'm hoping.
That's like his main goal.
Gotcha.
But he's just average. I mean, there's nothing special or unique about him. Just easygoing guy.
Crazy to
But
say,
as far as like physical abuse at the house,
No.
have you ever seen anything like that? Have you ever seen any marks on her or anything like that?
No.
Bruises or anything? Has she called you up and told you anything like that? Or
No.
Okay.
I know she's runs into walls a lot, like literally. I mean, she's got kind of. I've seen her do it. Not like she says that she runs into walls, but I've seen her because I don't know if you want to call it she's blonde or whatever, but yeah, it's not like a continuous thing. I've just seen her do it a couple times. But
what's her mom like?
Her mom? Mm-hmm. She's real nice. I mean, she's raising 2 girls and dealing with Mike, but
what's he like? What's he?
He's good. He's a good dad. I mean, he loves them both those kids to death.
After pressing him for nearly an hour, it slowly became clear to detectives that Jeremy had nothing to do with his girlfriend's disappearance. But he had given them vital information about her 27-year-old basketball friend. Sam was...
I guess bro's not lying. I thought he said that this guy was the killer, so I was like, that's why I was like, this guy's good at lying. But I guess maybe he was just telling the truth. That's why he was good at lying. Maybe he also didn't know who that Mike guy was. But that was a crazy strat doing that, bro. But
was a teacher at a rival school.
Even Dr. Insanity pointed out. He was like, his reaction to this is very noticeable. Like, yes, it was, bro. It was an over exaggeration.
And his number was found in Ashley's phone. It turns out they made an awful lot of phone calls to each other, so this time he was brought in for questioning. In a story we've all heard before, Sam started out by claiming their relationship was friendship and nothing more.
Well, I'd give her like a hug goodbye. I would do that. That's not sexual, is it? You give someone a hug goodbye. I think she kind of started becoming obsessed with me because, like I said, she was calling me literally nonstop at times.
But after being confronted with the testimony of Ashley's friends, he changed his story.
I will say this, we never kissed. We never kissed. Yes, we did have sex in the back of the vehicle there, and after that day, I felt absolutely terrible about that.
Sam changed his...
Why even clarify that y'all never kissed if y'all have had sex in the back of the fucking Volks? What? Who the fuck cares if you haven't kissed? Y'all have had sex in the back of the Volks. Yo, alright, bro. Hell nah, bro.
Story several times during the course of the questioning, and it was becoming clear to detectives he knew more than he was saying about Ashley's disappearance. The detective needs to break down the barrier that Sam has created.
Okay, so this guy apparently is lying a lot, so...
And in order to do that,
they
try to guilt him into a confession. They're going to use his most loved family members against him as a way of making him crumble.
Your grandma's not here.
I know.
Your mom's not here.
No,
But you know what? In a way they are. Because everything they taught you, all the talks Grandma had with you, are within you. All of them are. And unfortunately, right now, Sam, he ain't telling us the truth.
Can I go show you what happened?
Please. She's still out there, Sam? She is. And where's it at?
I'd have to show you.
It took these detectives an agonizing 12 hours to crack Sam, but he finally admitted to being responsible for Ashley's disappearance. He told police that he got Ashley in a chokehold during the argument and...
Hold on, time out, bro. What? Bro, you're a freak, bro. You're a freak in nature, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Bro. Yeah, this guy's on bullshit, bro. He wanna fucking confess after the doctor, or the fucking, detective is like, oh, your grandma, like, those talks, they're still in you. Your mom, everything she's ever said to you, that's still there. Like, bro, he knows that, bro. He been knew that, bro. Like, he should have fucking thought about that before he killed the person, bro. So annoying, bro. Hold on, bro.
Ashley's disappearance. He told police that he got Ashley in a chokehold during the argument and heard her neck snap. He decided to make it look like she had been strangled, so he choked her again, and she became lifeless when he left the scene. Sam thought after 30 hours she would be long dead, and he was taking the police to find her body.
Bro, did he break her neck from putting her in a headlock? Yo, yeah, this guy, bro. Put him under the motherfucking jail. Put him a few floors under it, dude. What the fuck, man? Bro, you're beating on women like that? Like, you're beating on women in general, obviously, but like, bro, you're grabbing on a woman, putting her in a headlock, and then doing a hard enough headlock to break her neck? Bro, yeah.
Body, but by some miracle, Ashley was found barely alive. It took her weeks to wake up from the coma she had slipped into, and even longer to heal the psychological wounds. But she was able to testify against Sam and live to see him sentenced to 20 years for her attempted murder.
Wow. He might be a fucking idiot, dude. He fucking broke her neck, and then, well, we don't even know, but like, he heard a crack after doing it. Like, imagine if it was just like her neck cracking. Like, you can crack your neck, like, ooh. I don't know if y'all could hear that one, but I got it when I went like that. But you can literally, like, crack your neck. Imagine if that's what it was, bro. There's no fucking way this guy's that much of an idiot, bro. Wow.
If you enjoy true crime videos like...
Yeah, anyways, bro. The inspiration for this video, Flight Reacts. So make sure y'all check him out. I watch, like, all his videos and shit. So he inspired me to watch Dr. Insanity's videos, and make sure y'all watch Dr. Insanity, man. He's got great videos. I'll definitely be posting more. I'm only gonna be reacting to ones that I have not seen Flight react to, because I've already seen those, obviously, so I don't just want to watch those again. So yeah, so make sure y'all stay tuned. There will definitely be more of these. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this video, man. Peace out. Gotta make sure I go into this. There we go. Alright, peace for real this time.